Most governance models fail in one of two ways. Either everything is centralized and a small team becomes the bottleneck for every decision, or governance is decentralized, which really means that everyone just kind of makes up their own rules. Federated governance exists because neither extreme works. It's a model built on shared standards and distributed ownership, so control scales without turning into chaos. Welcome to Between the Columns, quick, practical videos from Atlan that make modern data concepts easy to understand. So let's break this down. In a fully centralized model, a small governance team tries to define every term, approve every policy, and oversee every decision. That creates consistency, but it doesn't scale. People closest to meaning, the finance team, the product team, marketing, operations, aren't the ones making the decisions, and the central group gets overwhelmed fast. In a fully decentralized model, teams move quickly, but you end up with the classic failures: duplicate definitions, inconsistent policies, multiple versions of the same metric, and nobody fully confident about what's trusted. It scales speed, but not clarity. Federated governance is designed to capture the best of both worlds without inheriting the worst. Practically, it looks like this. A central team sets the guardrails: shared definitions, frameworks, policy templates, metadata standards, certification rules, naming conventions, and how conflicts get resolved. Meanwhile, domain teams like finance, product, marketing, and operations own the day-to-day governance inside their domain. They define terms, steward core data products, maintain key data sets, and make decisions about changes because they understand the nuances. In this model, the central team is not a bottleneck. They are the enablers. They create the system, and domain teams operate within it. This is also why domains show up so often in conversations about federated governance. Domains give you a practical unit of ownership. Instead of governance being abstract, it becomes: these people own these definitions, these data sets, and these policies, and here's how everyone else can discover and use them. The success of federated governance hinges on two things: clarity and consistency. Clarity means explicit ownership. Who approves a metric definition? Who handles a data quality issue? Who sets access rules? Consistency means teams aren't inventing governance from scratch. There are shared standards, shared patterns, and a shared operating rhythm. And here's where metadata becomes the glue. Federated governance only works if people can see the outcomes, like definition, owners, lineage, trust signals, and policies, and they're embedded into the tools where they actually work. Otherwise, you end up with federated on paper, where ownership exists theoretically, but nobody can find it in practice. So the simple takeaway is this: federated governance is how you scale governance without slowing the business down. The central team sets the rules of the road, and the domain teams get to drive. And metadata is what makes the whole system visible, discoverable, and usable for everyone else.